Ready to escape into a world of enchanting pixels? What is up, my peeps? And today we're going to be reading Toy Story Catching Gold. One cold winter day, Woody the cowboy sat in front of the TV with his horse, Bullseye. They were watching his favorite show, Woody's Roundup. "This sure makes me wish it were hot and sunny out there," Woody said as the episode began. The Roundup gang were going fishing. Prospector Pete was hoping to find gold while Woody and Jessie the cowgirl fished for their lunch. Woody led the gang down to the river. "Yee-haw!" Jessie yelled when she saw the rushing waterfall. "I bet there'll be tons of fish jumping today." She wasn't the only one who was excited. The prospector grabbed his old mining pan and went down to the water's edge. "I've got a hunch there's some gold in this riverbed," he exclaimed, "and I aim to find it." Woody smiled as he sat on the bank and cast his fishing line. He was hoping for a good catch. Jessie went for a walk to look for some wildflowers. Woody stayed in his favorite fishing spot. He hadn't had a single bite yet, but he was still hopeful. The prospector walked along the river's edge in search of some gold. Soon he came to his shallow pool. He held out his gold mining pan as he leaned over the water. He began to sift through the sand from the riverbed. When the water had all sloshed out, he looked at the empty pan. He said, "No gold here." He decided to try a new spot. He climbed up the rocks next to a nearby waterfall. Carefully balancing on one of the rocks, he scooped up some water and sand in his pan, but there was still no gold. "I don't understand," the prospector said, scratching his head. "I just know there's gold in this here river." The prospector headed back up to the river where Woody was fishing. "Any fish yet?" the prospector asked him. "Nope," replied Woody. "I forgot how long it can take to get a bite. What about you? Any gold?" Just as the prospector was about to answer, he saw something shiny in the water. He stepped closer to take another look. "Eureka!" he cried. "I see gold!" He jumped into the river with his gold mining pan. Splash! He tried catching the gold with his pan, but it kept sliding back into the water. "Come help me, Sheriff," the prospector shouted. "This is the slippiest, slidiest gold I ever saw. It doesn't want to be caught." "Sure thing," said Woody. He stepped on his pole and leaped into the water with the prospector. Together they dove after the gold, but each time they ended up empty-handed. "Wait, I have an idea," said Woody. He held up his hat. "We can use these." "Good thinking," said the prospector. They both used their hats to try and scoop up the swirling bits of gold. The hats made their work a little easier, and they were able to catch a few pieces of gold. Just then, Jessie came down to the river's edge. She heard all the commotion. She leaned over a rock and was surprised to see her friends diving into the water with their hats. "What's going on?" she asked. "What are you two doing?" "Catching gold," said Woody. Jessie took a closer look inside their hats, and she began to laugh. "What's so funny?" asked the prospector. "We're going to be downright rich from this batch alone." Jessie smiled. "Take a look at your catch," she said. Woody and the prospector looked at their hats. They were surprised to see goldfish swimming around. "I can't believe it," Woody laughed. "The prospector was looking for gold, and I was looking for fish." Jessie looked at the fish leaping out of their hats and giggled. "I guess you both found what you were looking for. Goldfish!" That's the joke, basically. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and talk to y'all later.